We stand. If I sit down, I can't
You can sit, stand, whatever you want to do, sir.
Calling 205-723-0731. Again, to join the show, call 205.
Are we live yet, Axel?
0731.
I'll try to do it the way you do.
You can message us on the Catfish Tuscaloosa app. Now, live, Lisa Jones and Johnny Aycock.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Noon Show with Lisa and Johnny. We are coming to you live and streaming everywhere. The Noon Show airs Monday through Friday from noon until 1 o'clock Central Time. Each day, we bring you engaging conversations, fresh perspectives, and stories. Us all. Johnny and I would like to invite you to join us. Today's show guest, legendary former head coach of the Alabama gymnastics team, 6-time national champion, and founder of the Power of Pink. So, for today's conversation, I'm Sarah Patterson. I didn't say your name. Welcome, Sarah Patterson.
Thank you.
So, for today's conversation, pull up a chair, sit back, and relax. And now, without further ado, here's Johnny.
Well, thank
Yay!
you, Miss Sunshine. Thank you. And thank y'all for joining us today. And we are excited. Coach Sarah Patterson is with us. We are absolutely
She's
delighted.
She's here.
And we're going to get to that conversation.
She's the cleanup batter in our 3-part series.
Yeah, and we've had a good one.
Yes.
I mean, it's been a great week as we kick off October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
And
I'd like to say welcome to part 3 of our breast cancer
That's
awareness
right.
series, and thank you to Sarah Patterson.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited you're here.
we are absolutely delighted, and we've had a super week, and the month's not over. We may have some more surprises for you before we're through. But thank you so much for joining Lisa and I on the Noon Show today. We appreciate your very faithful support and your encouragement. And that goes for all our folks in the Tuscaloosa, West Alabama region, as far as London, England, even. All across the country, our friends in Hawaii that are listening at breakfast time, which I always
Bon
think is
appetit, by the way, and don't forget Lisa Vanilla in the Dominican Republic. She's in med school, so
we've got our friends up in Toronto and Ontario and every state.
University of Connecticut.
And all of our
Hello to Eric Krantz.
And all of our great friends down on the Gulf Coast who were so good to us recently. Thank y'all, people at the Wharf and AlabamaBeaches.com and Bella Properties and the University of South Alabama. Go Jags!
Go Jags!
We love all
My
our
voice is not the greatest.
We love
today,
all
y'all.
our friends, but thank you so much. Gorgeous day in Tuscaloosa, shaping up to be a fantastic Roll Tide weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's gorgeous.
Everybody's thinking, well, Vandy beat us last year, and they're so tough. I'm predicting a beating. I am predicting a beating.
The word come up and says coming to my mind. But
I'm really optimistic. It's going to be a great weekend. I was listening to Stephen D.C. earlier. They were listing all the celebrities that are in town this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they were naming them. Courtney Cox, Morgan Freeman.
Nice.
All these other names just are coming to see our Crimson Tide play ball.
Yeah, and we've got ESPN Game Day.
Got Game Day, Reese Davis,
Yes.
and Coach Saban, and the whole crew, and we're on the map everywhere.
We are.
It's exciting, isn't it? But
Roll Tide.
we've got so many other things going on. We do want to remind you of a few things that Lisa and I love to talk about. First of all, we want to remind you, remember we had our friends from CHOM, Children's Hands-On Museum, on
that's
a
right.
few days ago, and they are transitioning. That's a transformation. Actually, it's a
They're
metamorphosis.
going into the cocoon for 9 months.
They are, and then they're going to come out as a butterfly.
That's right.
And there'll be CHOM going in, and there'll be Ignite at the Saban Center coming out. And
It'll be a beautiful thing.
Really exciting time for all of our friends that are
Yes.
involved with the Saban Center. Going to be a national STEM landmark, and CHOM is part of that. But even though they're going to be closing for a little while, we do want to remind you that you still got to pay the bills. So
Yeah.
they're continuing to raise dollars for all of their efforts. And CHOM has been around for almost 40 years and is really a very, very special part of our community. This coming Sunday, which is October the 5th, I want to remind you from 1 to 4 p.m., they're having Family Fund Day. That's F-U-N-D, Fun Day. It's a fundraiser to continue to support CHOM and all the activities for the kids and the families. And it's going to be a lot of F-U-N fun.
That's right.
And it's going to be an afternoon of play and music and art and crafts and food and games. So a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. You're helping. So
Well done, Johnny Rocket.
so anyway,
Well done.
Family Fun Day this Sunday afternoon, October the 5th from 1 to 4. Let's all get out and support our good friends at CHOM. They do such a wonderful job for all
I
our
agree.
kids.
I'm
really
so
do.
excited for the Savings Center, y'all. All right. It is time to start preparing now. The most wonderful time of the year is just around the corner. You can be part of Tuscaloosa's favorite holiday tradition. The Tuscaloosa's one place. Tinsel Trail lights up Government Plaza with and festive displays. Sponsoring a tree or display is a fun and creative way to promote your business or organization, but don't wait. Spots are going fast. Visit ttowntinsel.com and learn more to claim your spot on the trail, just like Johnny Rocket and I did in partnership with Town Square Media and also with Theater Tuscaloosa.
That's right. We've got a great,
So Sarah,
great team put
Sarah, yeah, we got a tree coming, and Theater Tuscaloosa is going to be. They're going to be the ones decorating. Is that cheating?
together. We hope so, and we hope we win.
We hope so. Yeah.
And we already know our theme.
Yeah, Adam said right.
We're going to be the theme of
Scrooge.
the theater presentation that will be going on at the same time. Scrooge the musical.
Oh my gosh, Sarah.
It's gonna be so
So
much fun.
so they allowed us to borrow costumes from that presentation. We are going to be dressed as Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig on December the 13th. This is for the holiday market. So y'all come, y'all please sign up. Look, think about this. If you have a side hustle like an Etsy shop, this is the first time they are doing it. And we're trying to get the word out.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Please sign up because and if you're a shopper, if you have that hard to shop for person on your list, it's going to be the perfect
That's right.
place to go. Again, that's going to be December the 13th. And this is benefiting Tuscaloosa's one place.
Yeah, and we do need to remind major initiative for Tuscaloosa One Place. And Tuscaloosa One Place does so much. Many families throughout Tuscaloosa and West Alabama. Let's get out and support. But what a great way to do it. Kick off the holiday season. And you know what? We may dress more than just that one time.
We may.
Our costumes are really cool.
Yeah. A shout out to Jeanette Waterman. She's just
Yes.
a genius. Of course, this was not her first rodeo. All she had to do was look at it. She's like, and she just, comes up with the costumes. It's
Mr. and Miss
amazing.
Fezziwig.
But y'all, the grand opening for the Tinsel Trail is on November the 24th. They're going to have a tree lighting at 5:30.
Mhm.
But don't forget, the Noon Show is sponsoring Letters to Santa.
That's right. And we have a direct, instantaneous contact with the jolly old guy.
We do. Let's explain this to Sarah because I don't want her to fret about this
That's
at all. So there are going to be letters going into the mailbox. They're going to bring those letters from the Tinsel Trail to us to read. We will not delay anybody's letter to Santa.
Instantaneous.
We've already tested it. We connected with Santa Claus, and anyway, sorry about that. So we read the letter. It goes instantly into a portal to Santa. And me being me, I had to test it out. I sent Santa Claus a Lab Exact pen.
That was nice of you.
He thanked me for it.
I'm sure he did.
But we're like this. We're tight with Santa
And
Claus.
he's checking the
great.
list and checking it twice with that Lab Exact pen.
We gotta make sure everything's
That'll
right
be
or
good.
nice. But
That'll be
yeah,
good.
I mean the other way is fast, but this is instant.
Yep.
So don't worry, don't fret, okay?
Another one of Lisa and I favorite causes is supporting our furry little friends.
Oh yeah.
We love the folks at the Metro Animal Shelter, the Animal Welfare Collaborative, all our folks that host, do adoptions and foster. We think that's such an important because our furry little friends don't have a voice, so we have
That's
to be
right.
their voice. And there's a really, really exciting thing going on right now. It's great timing on this. It started on October the 2nd,
Oh, yeah.
and it runs through the 15th. The Tuscaloosa Metro Animal Shelter has partnered with the Bissell Pet Foundation, and they've reduced all of their adoption fees. Now, why is that important? Well, if you adopt, there is some cost involved, like vaccines and rabies shots and spade or neutering, that kind of thing.
Yes.
But right now, through the 15th, it's only $10, and
That's
it
right.
covers everything. And now, as we're getting close to the holidays, great time to be giving pets as gifts. That happens a lot. And so right now is a great time to find that beautiful little dog or kitty cat and adopt it. And the fee is only $10.
That's incredible.
That's through the 15th. Also, I want to remind us that the Metro Animal Shelter, the big bus they carry around that shows those beautiful dogs, it's going to be at the pet supermarket on this Saturday.
That's right.
From 10 to 2 p.m. You can adopt there. They're beautiful, beautiful dogs. I go by there sometimes and look. Only $10 adoption fee. Folks, this is a great, great opportunity. Let's support our Metro Animal Shelter. Let's make sure we're doing the right thing and take care of our little animals. But right now, go to metroanimalshelter.org.
Yes, and Bougie Pet Boutique is going to take the next day on the 16th.
That's
They're
right.
they're sponsoring that day, and we'll have to double check this. It may be the same exact terms, but I'm so proud of this initiative.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we want to encourage everybody. So please, please support our Metro Animal Shelter. Get out there. $10 adoption fee. It covers
beat it.
every cost. That cannot be beat. And then, Lisa, and I also want to remind you that the Moundville Native American Festival is coming up.
Yes.
It's called the Year of the Hawk is the theme this year.
That is so cool.
And it's coming up October 9th through the 11th, which is next week. And folks, if you've never been to Moundville to the Native American Festival, you're missing an absolute treat because it's a wonderful, wonderful family place to go, family outing. There's dancers, storytellers, art vendors, crafters, everything to do with our Native American community. And it is a lot. I went last year. I've gone several years, but last year was just so much fun. And it's only $10 for adults, and actually under 5 is free.
That's nice.
That's a pretty good deal. And it
How do you
starts.
get tickets?
You can do them at the door.
Just at the door. Okay,
Do
cool.
them at the door, and it's out the Moundville Archaeological Park, which is 13 minutes down the road here. And 9 to 3 on Thursday, 9 to 4 on Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday. Go have a day of fun celebrating our Native American culture. I guarantee you, it's a great experience. So we want to encourage all of you to get out and support our good friends down at Moundville.
All right, guys, we're up against a break. You've been listening to The Noon Show on Catfish 100.1. Don't go away. We will be right back. Yeah, they're coming next week to talk about somebody from the museum, and then we got somebody from Kentucky, too.
That's good. Well, at Metro Shelter, it just breaks my heart because there were so many people during COVID that they all got dogs. And then when they were over, they ditched them. Like, there were so many people that ditched those dogs on Rice Mine Road. They didn't even take them to the animal shelter. They just put them out on the road.
Put them out.
You didn't know that?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, a lot of people because they got a dog to get them through, or a pet to get them through COVID.
Company.
And then when it all went away, they just ditched them, and that broke my heart.
I don't understand people that don't
No,
take care of that.
I donated a bunch of stuff to Pet Sense, and where I buy our pet food. I mean, she was just telling me, she goes, Sarah, it's terrible.
We bring a
You have
pet every Wednesday to the show.
Golden doodles.
We actually bring a pet to the studio on Wednesdays and show it on Facebook. So,
Yeah.
I showed her a picture of Danny.
Oh, I love Danny. If I hadn't had a dog already that probably would not have gotten along, I would have taken that cat home. That's the most beautiful kitty.
Oh, my
He's
God.
so
And
affectionate.
snuggly.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, no, I'm a dog person, not cats. I was, when I was little, young, I was allergic to cats. And I would not tell my mom. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to go spend the night. We're having a sleepover. All my friends are going to be there. And then I wouldn't tell her there was a cat, and I'd end up in the emergency room.
Oh,
Yeah,
That allergic.
that allergic.
I've been a dog person.
But once I, once I started to mature, it changed.
I had one cat as a
Yeah.
pet, big old Himalayan,
Oh, yeah.
beautiful cat, and I love that cat. That was the sweetest thing. Lived to 13, and with that little Danny, I would have taken Danny home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
It's a cute picture. If one person walks out of that arena, gets their mammogram,
Yep.
and gets help, then that's the difference.
I agree. And you having inspiration to have them walk out, it makes for a really powerful presentation. This is from someone who's been sitting in the stands and watching this in awe. It is just amazing. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but that's worth so much more.
Well, and I'll tell you a story as long as I don't tear up over it. But I had a lady that was waiting on me at Publix, and she looked at me, and this is several years ago, and she goes, "Aren't you the pink lady?" And I said,
Love it.
"Well, ma'am, I guess you could say that." And she goes, "I want you to know, I take care of my daughter and I take care of my granddaughter. And without the DCH fund, I would not have gotten my mammogram, and I had breast cancer."
Oh my
Mm.
gosh, Sarah, I got
Wow.
my mammogram this week, and I'm fortunate enough to have medical insurance. But I'm looking at the forms, that they make you sign, and I look down and it says if your insurance doesn't pay, this is what you'll owe. And I'm not gonna lie, I look at it and I'm like, oh, yeah,
I know.
it's no joke. What you are doing is so incredible. Thank you for everything you do for this community, Sarah.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, and
Thank you.
thanks for reminding, because that's one thing we've learned this week, that the pre-screening, the tests, the mammograms, all of that makes such a big, big difference.
Early
in
detection
preventing
is key.
that early detection, we
Yes.
know, is the key to
It
it.
is.
And because the cure is, it's more curable now. It's
Yes.
what, 90%, I think we heard.
Yeah, that's what we heard from a UAB
But
professor
you got to
yesterday.
get that. You got to get those
Early
tests.
detection
Early
is-
detection.
Is
And
key.
so, Coach, thank you so much for sharing.
Yes,
We're
thank
going to
you.
be back.
I'm enjoying this conversation. We are up against the break, so you're not going to want to miss a moment of this, guys. You've been listening to the Noon Show on Catfish 100.1. Don't go away. We will be right back.
One place, Tinsel Trail is
Can you
returning
believe
to
a
the heart of
15-year-old?
downtown Tuscaloosa
It's
this
amazing.
holiday season. Over
I'm hearing the Tinsel Trail. What do you hear?
Sponsored and
I heard, this is going to sound so, but we're sitting right here, and we were interviewing a UAB surgeon. She removes tumors. I don't know if you happen to catch it, but we went to break, and I recorded a commercial for this series, and I heard it, but never on the air. And I heard myself on the radio for the first time. Like, I can hear the replay, but it's different when you hear yourself. I mean, it was like, oh my gosh.
Well, in 2012, we won the championship. Then I went and watched my younger daughter win the softball championship. And then my older daughter said, "Oh, I want you to go to the Zeta."
Welcome back to the Noon Show right here on Catfish 100.1. Thank you so much for being part of our Noon Show family
Yeah,
and
thank
tuning
you.
in. And we are in the third day of a very, very important breast cancer awareness series. And we're here with, legendary Does Fit,
Yes.
Coach Sarah Patterson. And we're going to be back to the conversation with Lisa and Sarah in just a second. But before we do that, let's remind you that if you want to feel your best
Oh,
and
yeah.
you want to gain new levels of energy, maybe reduce inflammation, maybe just get that burst of energy, we need to go to Purify You, Miss Lisa.
We do.
Purify You is an absolutely marvelous small business right here in T-Town in their 7th year, as a matter of fact, located over at 500 Town Center Boulevard. And let me tell you, Dr. Brenda Branch and her team have put together an outstanding opportunity for each one of us to feel our best and to keep our health at the front of everything we do. And it is the
Yes.
most important thing is our health.
I agree.
And the natural way of taking care of yourself is something that Lisa and I appreciate very much from Purify You, because they have these natural therapies such as salt therapy and red light and infrared sauna and power plates, which is a great program that less stress on your body but does more for you. And of course, the wonderful massage chair.
Yeah.
And then they have a fantastic line of natural nutrients and supplements to support our health. And we take advantage of that, and we're customers, and we're proud of it because they've done so much for us, and they've done so much for so many. So why don't just drop in at Purify You, find out what all they offer. You can also go to their website, which is an outstanding website, by the way, purifyu.com. It's purify with a big capital U.com. You can see all of their services. You can learn about how to get an assessment, which is really important, and learn how to make your own appointments right there online. It's so easy and so simple. So go see our friends at Purify You today. Tell them Lisa and Johnny sent you, and feel good the natural way.
And I was going to, quick aside for Sarah, I cannot tell you how many people from our gym I have run into going to Purify You. I think that kind of speaks volumes.
Yes.
So, but anyway, in case you're just now joining us, we are joined in the Noon Show studio by former head coach of the Alabama gymnastics team and founder of the Power of Pink, Sarah Patterson. She's here as, I kind of like to think of it as a cleanup batter for the third installment of our breast cancer awareness series. So I was trying to decide which question to lead off with. I love this visual. I have a visual in my mind as I ask you this question. When fans walk into a Power of Pink meet, surrounded by pink lights, pink uniforms, and a crowd united in purpose, what do you hope they take away from that experience?
Well, first of all, that they know that this is important for the health of all women. And our good friend Dwayne Lamb was director of the facilities, and underneath him, he put all the pink lights up. He did it all over campus.
It's a sight to behold.
Yes, I mean it was at the president's mansion, and I mean it was all over the place.
It's amazing to see it.
Yes, and so they left it all up, and now they still do it, and you'll see it at women's basketball games, and it helps people remember what is important.
Yes, and it serves as a reminder too. Don't
Yes.
forget. Exactly. So I'm wondering, so these meets are unforgettable, but the message lasts all year. What are some ways people listening today can get involved, give back, or carry this mission forward?
Well, first of all, go and support all the athletic events, but then the DCH Foundation, they also do their Power of Pink golf tournaments and tennis tournaments and help raise money. So anything that you can go do would be an amazing contribution that people could get involved with. But I really just feel like the most important thing is everybody recognizing that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
And to do what you can do to make a difference.
Sarah, I know the impact this has had on so many. Kind of talk about, let's say a woman, they detect breast cancer and she doesn't have the financial means to take care of herself. How does the fund work when they check in with their doctor or at the hospital? How do they, I don't want to say qualify, but how do they register to make sure they're financially supported?
Well, I think first of all, if you don't have insurance, then that's how you can get to use a mammogram. But there was a period of time, and it still may be now, where the fund could be used. Let's say if somebody needed a wig and they couldn't get
Oh,
it.
I didn't even think about that, Sarah.
Yeah, and so you think about all those things that people can't afford, and the DCH Foundation has made a big difference in everyone else. And I'll share a story about my favorite year of my career was 2012, because that was the first time we'd won back-to-back championships in 11
Roll Tide.
and
Yes.
12. But then I got to go and watch my youngest daughter, Jordan, win the national championship with softball. So I come back
So
from that,
cool.
and I'm right here in the, I've got to get on the road recruiting. I've got all this stuff I got to do. The season's over. We won the championship. We got to, do all the planning for all the activities. And my oldest daughter was a member of the Zeta philanthropy, and their cause was breast cancer at Zeta. And she goes, Mom, I need you to come speak at the Zeta convention. Well, I've just won the national championship. It was probably maybe 700 women were sitting around tables, and I spoke about the power of pink and how we started it and my history and all the things that went with it. And at the end of my speech, there was this group of 8 women that were sitting in the front, and they came up, and it just within 2 minutes, they donated $25,000
Oh my gosh.
to the DCH Breast Cancer Fund. It wasn't like it went to the Susan G. Komen or, the other things that are nationwide now.
Right.
They gave the money
For this
to-
community.
for
Yes.
our community.
Exactly.
And I tell people now, whenever I speak, I'm like, that was my trifecta. We won, softball won, and then my daughter, with the $25,000 gift. It doesn't get any better.
It
Oh,
does
yeah.
not. You are
Yeah.
right. That is the perfect trifecta. And I just want to commend you as being someone who, you could see, you have eyes to see. You went through your experience, and you have a platform. Thank you for using that platform to benefit this community. And I just want to make this other little mention. We went to the DCH Health Fair, and they, have their display. And I don't know if you've ever met Tamala Whetstone. She's one of the breast navigators there, part of that program, and she's a survivor. And I've still got the materials over here in a pink bag from the health fair. I'll show them to you. And I said this to Katrina. I said, I will never forget. It really got my attention. She looks at me, she says, we really just want to make sure that these women get their scans.
Yes.
That's right. And
Yes.
you know-
Katrina's done a great job.
And she's
Yes.
doing a great job, doing
Yes.
a fabulous job, and such a breath of fresh air too. She's just a wonderful person.
She
But,
is.
Oh, yeah.
and I've said this, I guess, both days, but us guys, sometimes we don't understand like we should, and
That's kind of understandable.
and
but
but at the same time, we have our issues too. I mean, prostate cancer is
Yes.
ours, and it's important. And so the message this day and the last 2 days has been that whole idea: take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Get your test. Take time to make sure you're getting the proper screenings and assessments, and keep that up. And the other thing, this is kind of a question. I asked it of Katrina the other day, and I think I asked it of Dr. Lily also.
Yeah.
But what is your message to those guys? I mean, we've got to be the support system for our spouses, our moms, our daughters.
it's a great question, Johnny.
And we need to do what we're supposed to do. What's your message to us guys when it comes to breast cancer?
Well, first of all, you as men still have to check yourselves, because men have gotten breast
That's
cancer
right.
as well.
That's
That's
what
right.
I found out.
And that's the big part of it.
Yeah.
And I just feel like take care of the ones you love, encourage them to get their mammograms. I know during COVID, I didn't even see a doctor, but you know what? I didn't miss my mammogram. I went.
There you go.
I didn't go any place or do anything, but I did not miss my mammogram during
Because
that
it's
time.
essential.
And
Yeah.
another point, you've got a great partner. David, I mean, you cannot talk about Sarah Patterson without talking about David.
That's right.
And y'all are a great team, and together, both of you made such an impact, and you can see the support.
Yes.
And I think, and I'm not just because you're sitting here, you're a great model for the rest of us, in that we need to encourage and support each other,
Yes. He's
especially in health.
My husband is the best. I mean, and I will tell people this all the time. He was the best coach. I was the marketer, the promoter, and the communicator with our athletes. But technically, he was the best coach. And, he understands cancer, because He's a 29-year kidney cancer survivor.
Right. he
Oh
is.
gosh, I didn't know that,
Yeah,
Sarah.
I
Yes.
did know that. I was hoping
Yeah.
you would mention that, but again, as a male, you know, I'm a prostate cancer survivor.
Yeah.
And that's so important to catch everything early, and the mammograms and those tests are so important. And to your point, ladies, guys, if you're listening, financial does not have to be a barrier
No,
because of the DCH
That's right.
Breast Cancer Fund and
yes,
Power of Pink. And I just want to encourage everyone to understand, don't let that be a barrier, because you're risking your life if you're not careful.
that's right. Definitely.
Yes, and you know, here goes Lisa Jones with her old sayings again. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
That's right.
I mean, you've just got to do it. And thanks to Sarah Patterson and her Power of Pink initiative, that removes a significant barrier, the cost. And, you know, whatever we can do to help raise awareness, we are here for it, Sarah.
That's great. Thank you.
Listening, and they haven't had the mammogram because of cost concerns. Can they just contact
Just
DCH?
contact DCH
That's all
and
they've got
then
to
ask
do.
them where to go, what to do.
Okay.
Yes, and don't forget what Katrina said a couple days ago. So they have instituted, Sarah, walk-in hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wish
And they have
I didn't.
remote facilities too.
They do, and they've just started They have a primary care physician
Mhm.
office now on site. It's at the medical tower. The thing is about the walk-in hours is you do need a doctor's order. So you know if you've got it, and she says if you think, oh, I've got 30 to 45 minutes, so apparently it's just completely painless, and that for me is a barrier because I'm so busy. Oh, yeah, I can just walk in. So if you know those hours, I'm going to look those hours up so I don't say them incorrectly. She did say them a couple days ago. That's at both DCH Regional and at DCH Northport.
That's right.
And thank you to DCH for meeting people where they are.
Absolutely. And she
Yes.
also mentioned, you know, because you don't have a physician's order, don't let that stop you. Walk in anyway,
That's right.
because they could probably help you get that
And they're
physician's
going to bring
order.
on a bilingual person.
That's right. They're going to help you.
They're serving the entire community,
They are.
Sarah.
They
The
are.
entire community. We are, however, up against a break. You're not going to want to miss a minute of this incredible and important conversation. Guys, you've been listening to The Noon Show on Catfish 100.1. Don't go away. We will be right back. Let me look up, see if I can find those hours real quick.
Yeah.
She said it, I want to say it was like 9 to 11. I don't want to
Yeah.
fudge it. I don't
11
want
and
to
1
fudge
to
that.
3 or something.
It was something like
yeah,
that,
something
walking
like that,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love Katrina. She's done a great job.
She's fabulous. I'd never met her before. I'm
She
like,
is.
So nice.
oh my gracious, she's the best.
Remarkable lady.
And she comes to everything.
And
I mean, oh,
Walk-in
and
hours
she's
for
just absolutely
DCH
so pleasant to be around.
Hospital.
But
Mammograms.
She's turned a lot of things around.
yeah. She came to and sat with us at the gymnastics meet last year. Yeah.
We really enjoyed having her with us.
9 to 12, if you believe AI, Monday through Friday. I know that part's right. And 1 to 2:30.
We were close with her.
Let me see. So there's I have 2 web browsers. Let's ask the other web browser. How do you access the primary care physician office at DCH Medical Tower? Where is it?
8th floor, medical tower, I know that. Northport, I'm not sure.
809 University Boulevard. That's the browser with ChatGPT, which shows everything, or seems to. I don't know.
It's on the 8th floor. It's
Yeah.
tower.
What about the hours? What hours are they open?
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered.
Are there any other key takeaways? Is there anything that we haven't covered that you would like to cover? Any personal stories? Any
I'll tell you a
moments of
story about
inspiration?
my first recruiting class.
Yay! Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, because you'll be surprised.
Okay. Okay.
It'll be fun.
Because it's 1 in 8 women have breast cancer. I had 5 in that class.
Are you
Three
kidding
of
me?
them had breast cancer.
Oh my gosh! I'm going to ask a question just like that. Sarah, is there anything we haven't covered?
Yeah.
And
I
so
mean,
we'll just do
That's
that.
our first recruiting class.
That's amazing.
When was
That
that?
is
What year
amazing.
was that?
In 1979.
HIMS.com/JOY.
Yeah, and over the years, out of those 5, 3 of them are survivors.
Mm. Oh, only 3.
Well,
3 out of 5.
Yeah.
3 had
Proud of you for pulling this together, but I've got a feeling before October's over, there are going to be a couple more.
Thinking about that already.
Yeah, I had a feeling you
I
might
was like,
be. but,
Sarah knows very well how long
uh,
I've been planning this because she was the first one I asked,
right.
and
I
I know
remember.
you have an inkling of how long ago that was.
Remember you talking
This has
about
been in the
that.
works for a while.
a long time,
A
but
long-
I appreciate what y'all are doing and getting the message out there to everyone.
Thank you, Sarah. That means so much.
Yeah, it's our great pleasure to support, and even for us guys. And guys, let's support those women we love, and whether it's a spouse or a mom or a daughter or a friend, whatever it is, let's make sure we're good partners to our women.
That's right.
The way we should be, because they'd be good partners to us if we ran into something, I suspect.
Well, that's usually, women are usually the caregivers. So it does
Yeah,
kind of
that's
turn the
true.
tables on the
That's true.
men,
Yeah.
wouldn't you say, Sarah?
That's
Yes.
true.
It really does.
It really does. And that's kind of part of the message I wanted to put in this. Guys, we've got a role here too. We need to support those that we love. It's just that simple.
I would agree with that 100%. Sarah, thank you so much again for coming to see us in the studio. Wow. I mean, I'm just,
Well, thank you for all that you have done to help bring awareness.
oh, that means so much to me. I really appreciate it. Wow. I will be seeing you around in the gym.
That's
Bam.
right.
By the way, for those of you don't know, Sarah and I, obviously we go to the same gym and we do yoga together sometimes, or in the same room, I'll say, but I copycatted Sarah on her yoga mat. So we're yoga mat twins.
I
And
mean,
it's funny.
I get there early, so I don't
Okay.
get- I don't get to see, I'm a 6:30 guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets there really, really early. Johnny Rocket, tell us who we have coming on the show on Monday.
Well, we've got one of my favorite
As
people
you
in the
say,
whole
yeah.
wide world. Dr. Doug Phillips is coming. Discover Alabama, Emmy Award winner. He is an unbelievable Alabama treasure. He'll be with us on Monday, and really excited about seeing Doug.
Yeah, I was watching one of his episodes last night while I was eating dinner. I am so excited about Monday's episode as well. Well, Sarah, we're going to have to close out. Isn't it crazy how fast it goes?
It does.
It does. But before we go, I would like to remind everyone, don't forget to spay or neuter your furry friends and keep those tails wagging with up-to-date vaccinations. This is Lisa Jones signing off for the Noon Show. But before we go, I'd like to wish everyone a splendiferous rest of their day. See you on the radio on Monday. That's right.